The Lord told me to come here. I wasn't sure why, but I let the Lord lead my steps in all things. And I've been working with I guess what you would call clairvoyance and remote viewing for about a year now. I've been able to develop certain spiritual gifts from the Lord that He's given me, like speaking tongues and discerning spirits, as well as really seeing past the veil of this world and seeing into the spiritual realm, right? Because we don't live in a physical world, we live in a spiritual world with spiritual entities. And the Lord brought me here today, and I just had a feeling coming up here that something was off, something eerie was off. I was already I felt like there's these spiritual people who they're very evil, right? It's fucking hard to even fathom how evil people can be, but you think long enough, if you've been around long enough, you know how evil everyone can be, or how these demons can take over entities and possess people. So the Lord brought me here today, and then I started getting these clairvoyant messages. The Lord told me, hey, go out there into the woods and explore this area, explore that area, and explore this area. And oftentimes I've been doing that a lot with the Lord, all over the place. And I'll pick up on these energies and subtle things. But today it was different. It was not like an ordinary day where I felt like I was in this position. I felt like the Lord had brought me here to see something dark. And so I was walking through the woods, and I started to see bones scattered throughout the trail, potentially what I think are human remains. As the Lord was taking me through this wilderness, He was showing me things, showing me exactly where to look, exactly what to see, where to be vigilant, and feel the energies in the spiritual realm. And I started discovering bones, human bones, along this trail. I started discovering artifacts that confirmed that I potentially was and am indeed standing on a ritual killing site. Come across a ritual killing site, and you hear about this stuff on horror stories, you don't think it's real. You don't think it's in your backyard. It's in your backyard. The evil is at your doorstep, ladies and gentlemen. It's no longer time to be passive. These wicked forces are fully at work today. And I come across these artifacts, these ritual artifacts, like pendants, and you see dolls being used in voodoo, and all these different types of forms of witchcraft to basically manipulate and control this reality through the harnessing of evil spirits. And they'll do this through sacrificing animals and through sacrificing people. It's very sickening and it's disgusting. These people are absolutely insane. These people have lost their mind. And unfortunately, I think it's more prevalent than we would like. As I'm walking through this forest, the Lord's showing me what happened there. He's showing me a little girl being put on the altar and sexually abused, a young, very young girl, sexually abused, and then killed in a ritual killing. And I think potentially even, cannibalism potentially is involved here. There's all kinds of different artifacts that suggest that very demonic things were going on here, and that this was not only a ritual killing site, but a de facto memorial of some sort where they would come back and visit to worship. This is a evil place of worship, and I think they've done this to spite God, to try to be God. and that's these demons have fully taken over their souls, and they are no longer redeemed through the blood of Jesus. And I see that a lot of these people, they're in pain, and they're in so much pain that all they can think to do is cause other people pain, and that's very unfortunate, to be in a life like that. One of the things that was confirmation for me of this ritual site was this bunny rabbit left, where it was cut open and mutilated near the crotch region, and I'll show you that. And not only that, but all these bones scattered along the trail, with as well as this rosary with these angel wing pendants, as if to give um, a memorial of some sort. So they're memorializing their brutality, their killing. It wasn't, they had to make it into a ritual, a sick ritual. And, I'm like one man, and I've only been working with my spiritual powers for about a year now. And, um, I could really use anyone's help. Um, right now I'm in urgent need of help, because I don't trust the police. I don't trust the government. We don't really know who to trust, because they've been running this good old boys club for a long time, and we don't know how dark or deep it goes.